Hello and welcome to Yarn ChickHen with Mrs. T and Friends, Vlogmas Day 23. I'm Mrs. T and we're all friends. In today's Vlogmas episode 23, we're going to talk about Buttercup Miniature's Advent Knit-Along with a startling update. We have the Scottish word of the day and Mr. T's Crochet Swan update. So to start off, we're going to talk about my misadventures with Buttercup Miniature Advent Knit-Along. So the name of my channel is Yarn ChickHen, and it's because I play a lot of yarn chicken, and I thought it'd be a funny little play on words. You know, I'm a chick, and in Scotland I'm a hen, and ChickHen, Yarn ChickHen, and I've told you before in previous episodes that I've had many races with yarn chicken. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, sometimes it's just even. And while I was doing the knit-along with Buttercup Miniatures, I didn't realize it, but I've been playing yarn chicken. And it always helps when you have instructions and materials needed and things like that. And if there's different sizes on a pattern, they always recommend highlight the pattern size that you're knitting or crocheting. That way you don't get mixed up. And it's very, very good advice if you have a printed copy. If you're going off the internet and you're not doing old school paper, then sometimes you don't do that. So I was knitting along and I finished my sleeve, which is great news. And I'm actually on day 15. I've finished day 14, so I'm moving on. Yep, I've got the time now to do it. But I also found out that I was inadvertently playing yarn chicken because I read the materials for both the 1/6 and the 1/12. And although I got the knitting needles and the knitting wool the right size, I misread how much I was going to need. So all I have of my lovely blue yarn for my lovely blue mini jumper is that. It's not even 6 grams of wool because I needed 90 meters and these little balls of wool are only 50 meters. So I'm 40 meters short of what I actually need. And this is the only ball of new bright blue I have. Now, normally I could probably just go online, buy another one, have it sent to me, yada, yada, yada. But it's Advent 23 today. So we're that much closer to Christmas. I probably would be lucky to get this at the end of January if I ordered it now because the post and everything's so backed up. So I've had to make an executive decision and change color because I was going to use this one and just start over. This guy here, it's from 𝐘𝐚𝐫𝐧 Yarns. It's a very pretty. Can you see the color? Or is it hard to read?
Give it to me and I'll turn it just at the directions.
There you go.
𝐸den Yarns. That's a lovely wee 𝐟𝐢𝐬𝐭 Milburn 4-ply. There we are. Night Sky Milburn 4-ply. Bah. Eden Cottage yarns.
And like I said before, I did check my stash and I only had 1 ply and 4 ply. I didn't have the 3 ply, which is why I did a swatch and it came out fine. But this has 200 meters and I would have used this one if I had read the pattern right, saying that I needed 90 meters. I would have used this one. But seeing as how I mixed up what was needed for the 1/12 size with a 1/6 size, I didn't have enough wool. So what I decided to do was use the same red I used in the candy cane.
Oh, wow.
So that is how far I've gotten.
Closer. There we go. Yep.
And I decided to use that lovely bright red. Because
Beautiful.
I thought that they went very well together, the 2 colors.
Yes, they do.
So I'll have 1 sleeve in this lovely new bright blue, and the other sleeve and the back will be made out of this red, because I know I have enough for a back and a sleeve, because I had enough for the front. Grab the front real quick. I had enough for the front and 1 sleeve. So there's the front and there's the sleeve on the floor. So I had enough for that and that. So I know I'll have enough for the back and another sleeve. So that is the Yarn Chicken and Yarn ChickHen, and it's in the name, Yarn Chicken. But I have to be honest, I didn't even realize I was playing Yarn Chicken. But that's what helps. Make sure you read the materials list, and if you can highlight it. I think next time what I'll do is I'll print it out, highlight things, and yeah, I did everything right, and I don't know how I mixed up what was it, 50 meters with 90 meters, but I did. Yep. And that brings us on to the Scottish word of the day. And this is totally me. Mr. T, will you do your Scottishness and tell us what the Scottish word of the day is, please?
It's actually both of us, because I did something silly yesterday and the day before. Anyway, the Scottish word of the day today is numpty. N-U-M. See, I'm a numpty, I can't even spell. Today's word of the day, today's Scottish word of the day is numpty. N-U-M-P-T-Y. What is numpty? Well, it originally evolved from the old Scots word numph, which means a dull or stupid person. So now a numpty is a bit like your friend has done something silly. So it's not really nasty, it's just meaning they've done, someone is a bit endearing, they've done this little silly thing. So in this case, Natalie didn't read the directions, and she is a total numpty because she's run out of wool. If you remember yesterday, some numpty forgot to hit record on the camera when Mrs. T was talking. The same numpty went shopping with the other numpty, Mrs. T, if you remember, to get her 5p vegetables, and we spent over £100. I did see a turkey crown, which looked a bargain, because we'd bought one for Thanksgiving, which was close to £20. It must have been about £17. Well, anyway, when we're at Morrison, the supermarket, I saw one for an amazing price of £9. So I grabbed it and showed Mrs. T, look. She saw the £9 too and said, what a bargain. So in the trolley it went. Well, I was looking in the fridge yesterday, and as you can see from the photo, The cost was £28. The £9 was per kilogram. So this numpty, no wonder we were rushed short of money. Spent 20 quid more than he thought he had. So that is numpty.
Yeah.
The endearing numpty is basically a friend who has done something silly. So you might say, "Ah, you numpty, you forgot your keys again." Something like that. "Ah, you numpty, you forgot to hit record."
Oh, you numpty. You didn't even read the right thing for how much wool you needed.
Exactly. So we are the pair of numpties.
Yeah.
So there we go. Back to you, Mrs. T, from one numpty to another.
Thank you, Mr. Numpty. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, Mrs. Numpty.
And speaking of Mr. Numpty, Mr. T's crocheted swan update. Well, you know how he shocked me yesterday with his announcement of he's going to crochet a crocheted swan. So we were out and about today, and we went into a shop called The Works. I don't think it's in other countries, but it's definitely in the UK. So if you're watching from the UK, you'll know what The Works is. But it's basically, it's like got books and craft books, different kinds of crafts, a lot of things, kind of crafty things for children, but it's also got a lot of crafty things for adults. It's got crochet hooks. I think sometimes they have knitting needles. They have yarn. They have diaries.
They've got paints, colouring books, all sorts of things. They have a lot of books. Markers,
Colored pencils. They have normal novel type books like, I keep saying, sorry, everybody. Anyway, they've got a variety of things like that. Yes,
normal novel type books are generally in the industry called non-fiction.
I was trying to say fiction, not, fiction and non-fiction.
Oh, okay.
It didn't come out that way. I got distracted with all the ums and ahs and that I was doing.
You were being a numpty.
Yes, I can no longer speak. Anyway, it's Numpty Day today. But anyway, so we'll go back to the crochet swan saga. It may turn into a saga because it's going to be a while, because I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Mr. T can't crochet.
No, can't do anything. Can't even hit a flipping button saying record.
No, you can, because he's knitted a hat on a round loom before.
Yes.
And it came out very well, and then he made another one for my mother, and my mother loves it.
Yes.
So he can do some things. So what we were doing is we were looking around this shop, The Works, and we found this book, and I like this book as much as Mr. T likes this book. It's a brilliant little book, and it's called the Super Cute Amigurumi Bible. And there it is.
It looked cool.
It's a penguin book, and
we will put some further pictures in while Mrs. T sits down and talks about it.
Yes. So this book was, the retail price is $19.99, and The Works is known for having, retail, a lot of these books, even when they first come out, because a lot of people think they're old books, but some of them are not old books, they're new books, and they have them for really good prices. So the retail price for this is $19.99, and we paid £7. And it's a brand new book. And other, I should have wrote down how much there are on other sites that sell it, but they sell it for approximately the recommended retail price. And I'll just show you really quick.
So basically,
I'll show you really quick the swan. Can you see that?
Yes, I'll put the
okay,
pictures
and
in.
then he'll do pictures. But that's a cute little swan. I had to give you a quick preview before he put the picture in.
Yes.
And
so that's my pattern.
Yeah, I'm still going on about the book. You're just interrupting me all over the place.
Yes, because you didn't say the patterns at the beginning. They're graded by numpty level.
Yeah, so they're graded. You've got numpty, Mr. and Mrs. T numpty level, and then they It's got easy peasy level, a bit tricky level, and a GoPro level. So the good thing about this is the Royal Swan is the pattern that Mr. T is going to attempt, and it's actually in the easy peasy. So I was doing the because I thought, oh, how much am I going to have to help him with this? But I think he'll be all right because he's also made a spider. He's made a spider. I don't know if he still has photos of that spider, but he's made a spider for our brother-in-law. So that turned out real well. So this has lots of patterns in it, worth every penny. Even if we would have paid the retail price, I still think it would have been a bargain because, like it says, there's over 60 animals you can crochet. You know, so there's quite a few. Yes?
Talking of animals, the national animal of Scotland is a unicorn.
Yes, and there's a unicorn in here too. I don't know where it is. I don't know if I could find it quick like. But I think it's an easy peasy one as well.
Well, I'll show the pattern because you showed me that earlier.
There it is.
Up a wee bit. Perfect. The rainbow unicorn. Excellent.
I'll let you take a better photo and you can put it up. But they're so darn cute, every single one of them, because I've been through the book. And every single one of these little guys are cute. Cute little things. So, of course, once we had the pattern, we had to get the wool. So we went over the road to a cancer research charity. And they have brand new, I don't know if it's Pato or Pato. But they have this, yes, Mr. T.
It's Pato. Do you know why it's Pato? If you lift it up and rotate it just a little bit, you can see there's a picture of a duck.
Okay.
Which is Pato.
Oh, right. I didn't know that. Well, Mr. T, you learn something new every day. You're not such a numpty like you say you are.
Only on certain times.
So what I decided, and Mr. T didn't argue with me, is that we got the chunky so that it'll be a little bit easier for him to manage with the stitches if he has the chunky. So we got some white and we got some orange for the beak. Yes, I am aware that the beak in the photo is pink, but Mr. T wanted orange. He thought that would look a little bit more appropriate. We were also going to put some black in, but they didn't have any chunky black. And they're like, oh, well, you can use two together. And I was like, well, I could use two together. I said, but Mr. T, he's new and trying to handle two strands of black might be beyond him. But we're going to go ahead and try it anyway. But I already have black. I wanted the chunky black if they had it. They didn't, but I already have black. So if we do put a little bit of accents with the black, we've got the black. And he can always sew it in. Can always use a tapestry needle and sew it in. So we got his wool so he can start his Royal Swan. But he does still have homework. And he can't forget about the homework.
Yes.
Because he promised Candace that he would have it done for the next crochet club. So don't forget about that, Mr. T. And that's all that we have about the crochet update and all that. Was there anything you needed to say, Mr. T?
Just that the cancer research, there was a couple of old biddies. That's a good word for another word of the day. I'm an old biddy man. I can talk about old biddies.
Okay. I hope they don't watch this. I didn't call you biddies if you watch this. It wasn't me. You couldn't get him for that.
There's a whole series of words we have to do one day. You've got wifey, manny, biddy. They all go hand in hand. They're all good words.
Okay.
Not like a numpty. Numpty's a bit more derogatory than a biddy.
Yeah, numpty's not really that bad.
Well, it's an endearing numpty.
Yeah. Well, I guess biddy's not really that bad either.
No, it's not.
Okay. Moving right along. If you've made it this far, well, thank you. Yes, Mr. T.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone who dropped a swan emoji yesterday. Would you like to suggest an emoji for today?
Numpty emoji? Is there a numpty emoji? How about a chicken emoji, since I lost? I lost that yarn chicken.
The chicken one.
Yeah.
You lost, so yes, a chick or chicken.
I still can't believe that. Yeah.
Good idea, Mrs. T. You see, you're not really a numpty. Your mother told me you weren't.
Okay. I don't know where that came from. My mother?
What was that? Normally you do things, but he's tongue-tied or something.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. My mother. Your mother said you're not a numpty.
Yeah.
Well, of course she'd say that. She's my mother.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you say that then?
Okay.
Your mother said you weren't a numpty.
Well, of course she'd say that. She's my mother.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can we move along now?
Yes.
No need to get aggressive.
I just want to say, your cameraman's now on overtime.
Oh, brother.
And this close to Christmas, that's double pay, I'll have you know.
Oh, well, you know, those are the breaks. If you've made it this far, could you please like, comment, share, and subscribe? They're all free, and they're all very much appreciated. I'd like to thank our subscribers, the new ones, the ones that have been with us all along, and the future subscribers that might be watching this thinking, what a couple of numpties. Thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow for day 24. Bye.